High vibration session. I appreciate you all for this time. I have not been on live for some time, right? I appreciate you all. Um, I decided to come on live here because I have the time, right? Mhm. So if you can hear me, let me know. If the sound is okay, let me know. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If the sound is okay, to let me know, right? I appreciate you all. Um, there has been, a lot of things in my reality to, be more conscious and present for, right? One thing about my life is that I allow natural, I allow the things to happen. I look out for the naturality. I observe things. I don't rush. I'm not in a hurry. It's a whole story. It's an adventure. It's a beautiful world, right? I tell people that it's a beautiful it. So I enjoy the show. Okay. This is the life that you are going to have many people come to you. Okay. It's a mixed world, right? So sometimes it looks like it's not even about being a high vibration person and necessarily having the people around you high vibration. Okay, we know that the universe is giving us what we are. However, there is also a frequency that has made something possible. It's like that has made it look like a high vibration frequency can still have a low vibe in circles. Are you getting it? In circles, in your world, right? So it's an interesting journey, right? It's an interesting journey. Um, everything that we are seeing is vibrating. Everything is energy. Everything artificial, dead, alive, whatever you call it, is energy. Is vibrating, and it's all in your reality as a message. Okay, it's all in your reality as a message. So let's have that thing in mind. I appreciate you all. So I've been back and forth with a whole lot of things, and it's beautiful. And I appreciate the universe that all these things that are happening, I still have a certain grounding that is keeping me, you know, um, is keeping me going. Okay, and my life has been a timely story. Okay, I've been in points. Okay, I've been in too much shadow times, right? And these shadow times that I've been through, if maybe let me say an average person is going through, maybe that person wouldn't survive. Okay. And when you come here, there is a proverb that says that the umbrellas of chiefs are in sizes. Okay, the umbrellas of the chiefs are in sizes. Okay, and the size of your umbrella is also telling a lot about your potency depending on the gathering, right? So ahemfo kyinyɛ bi didi bi akyi. Okay, so the umbrellas of the chiefs are not the same. Okay, in the communities, the umbrellas of the chiefs are not the same. So trust me, I have been through a deep much shadow times, and it has been a journey. One thing about maturity is that maybe you would be missing a particular dark night. Okay, once you become present, you miss a particular. It's like you miss that time, right? You miss that time. The more you become a person of purpose, and the more you become a person of importance, this life is making us understand that the more you become a person of importance, you could lose yourself, right? You could lose yourself. That's why, as in becoming a person of importance, you don't lose your self connection because you could lose yourself. That's where, if you gain the whole wide world and lose your soul, comes in. You could lose yourself. Hmm? You could lose yourself. You could. I'm seeing comments here. I appreciate you all. Today's vibe is this. It's the God mood, okay? It's a God mood, right? I appreciate you all. My high vibration sessions are very powerful, That's why I don't rush to come on here too. I have a lot of things to do, and you see, what you have to know is that this life is your reality, okay? It's your culture, it's your life, right? It's you. Life is actually you, right? Obrane warabo, right? So life, you make life happen wherever you are. I appreciate you all for this time. I'm seeing comments, right? I will respond to the ones that have life, and yes, I appreciate you all. Yes, loud and clear. I appreciate you, loud and clear, right? Mm-hmm. Loud and clear. I appreciate loud and clear, and I'll also be blocking some people, okay? Because I'm the one on here, right? It's my word. It's my word, right? I appreciate. So the God mood, okay? Now, life keeps teaching me lots of things, okay? You have to switch on your God mood, okay? Um, I was saying something about missing your dark night. You missed that dark night. And dark night, you see, my dark night, the reason why I am missing a certain dark night of mine was that it was very solo. Okay, it was a solitude. It was a so much solitude. I still have my solitude, right? But that moment was so much me. Okay, and I don't know. The environment too helped me so much. Okay, I was so much helped by the environment. I'm not going to lie. The environment really helped me. And the fact that I just had to appreciate some things. And I've not missed that culture. Are you getting it? I've not missed that culture. I'm still that person. But there was so much alone. And one thing is that if you get so much solo, because that's how you get the solitude. Solitude should be I and I. And you don't keep the vibration high, it is going to bring you back to maybe I need someone. Okay. Maybe I think I need someone. It gets there. It gets there. So one thing I've come to realize is that there is a powerful energy of me that is calling for a certain solitude that if I don't honor that call, I'm going to have much more, problems. Because listen, if you have a culture of um understanding or agreement, okay, in your reality, it also helps you in solitude. You have people, but you are still solitude, okay, because there isn't any problem, okay. That is why I'm saying that it's all about the culture we are creating also. You have to create a culture that is still keeping your solitude on, no matter what. You have to still have your solitude and your moments, and still things are working, right? Things are working the way you want productively. If you are that person that is finding much joy in a complete solitude, then you have to keep on that vibe. It's very simple. I appreciate it. Greetings, my brother. It's 4:49 a.m. in New York City. Oh, I see. New York City. I appreciate. Hmm? I hope you are having a good time and a high vibration because um, frequencies are important. Okay, so the lower the frequency, the higher you should high your frequency. Okay, when you go to a place where the frequencies are low, then you should make yours very high so that you can pass through or sail through. Hmm. Mm. I am eating some banana, eh? Mm-hmm. And some groundnut. The African Didi. Oh, okay. So I appreciate. At least if I'm Didi here, it's fine. It's fine because Didi is not. He's still important. Mm-hmm. He's still an important soul. I'm not judging him. And every case that is going on with him, it could even be scripted or set up. I don't trust this whole matrix. Mm? Mm-hmm. One thing that people should know is that we are all gods. Okay. Mm-hmm. We are we are we are all gods, right? Mm-hmm. And we are living our reality. If not for a reality where people are giving so much energy to these things shouldn't even be an issue, okay? Because if somebody has done something, it shouldn't even be on the whole world thing. But one thing is, if you subscribe to a certain reality too, then you open yourself for these people, right? And that's it. However, I don't judge anyone. Personally, offline is different from online, right? Offline is the reality. So there can be a Didi not on camera, okay, who is very good, loving, caring, family oriented. So that is not mine. So if you give me that tag, I appreciate. I'm not worried, okay? Because at the end of the day, it's an engagement too, and maybe I'm going to benefit from it on here. This live stream is a content, right? And it can be monetized because it's my thing, it's my gift. The work that we are doing, if you are not real, if you are not honest, you can't do it this way. It's a calling. It's a calling. The gift of word, communication. Imagine someone with a powerful truth who couldn't speak his truth, right? And now he's speaking his truth. I've achieved something universally, right? I'll get my universal reward. I think this creation is a good karma, right? Everything I have or everything I've achieved, I deserved it. It's powerful. And all these things can be achieved by being in your heart and being real, right? So it's fine. The God mode is a powerful time, right? Because listen, the God factor that is making you powerful or you know that is making you who you are is lost like a coin, okay, into a system. And it's all about a way of thinking, like a cultural kind of vibe. okay, that is passed on to you and it's generational, right? So these generations too that we talk about, um, it is a cycle, right? The people you are seeing are not different from the people that came before. They are the same people, okay? And when we talk about the soul power, we are talking about um, too many energies that can live in one body, okay? There can be group of souls in one body. There can be many souls in one body, right? And they are all living the earth reality. This thing that I'm saying, you maybe unless you go mad before you get it, you have to be mad first because it's possible, right? It's possible. The dark magic is possible, right? The dark magic is real. It's making things possible. So you can see somebody, but the person possesses um lots of souls, okay? Mhm. But the vibration will determine, okay? The vibration will determine. The vibration is going to determine. So the generation that you are seeing now, they are old, okay? They are old souls. They've been recycled. Now, that God factor that has been taken out of man's genetics, okay, is the thing. The God factor. Oh, mine is okay. Mine is activated, okay? You can activate it by soul power, right? Soul power. Hmm? Soul power. The God factor is taken. So what is making you yourself is not there, depending on the vibe, because your soul power can reactivate it. When we say genes, mm, genes are, should I put it, the magical side of you. You can activate your genes by your soul, and it's going to be magical for you. The gene energy is in us. You see, so when we say genius, right? Actually, the gene is the God factor, right? The genes, your genes are playing role. So what the science is saying, genes, they are the magical side of you that is making everything possible for you. Your you see, if someone says that okay, I had to meditate to switch my vibration high, and I attracted these things, okay, that's the gene, that's your gene. As long as the thing is happening in your body and you are seeing that creation or that attraction, that's the gene energy. You have used your genes. You have used your genes. Your genes are your judge, they are your karma, everything, your body. So that's why some people will come here. The genes, once you have the genes, the body is not a topic, okay? Because the genes are when you say gene, we are talking about, also talking about generate, okay? Generate, okay? So for example, you look at this Aladdin story and the Aladdin lamp, and you see genie. Okay, you see the genie. Okay, it's also jinn, right? So you realize that the jinn is coming from that pot. Okay, to make the reality happen. So that pot there that they are using is telling you that the gene is you, is source, okay? It's you, you are the source, okay? You are the source, you are the English is the problem. Hmm? So the lamp is so because when you say when we talk about generate or generator, so you look at the generator. That generator is producing something. That generator is empowering, is producing, is making something happen. That's life giving. Okay, when we say so the generator is also in a way the creator. The creation is happening with that thing. Your kind of gene is not personalized. It's not like what is making it so much powerful is that you don't have an owner. Nobody owns you. You don't have an owner. You don't have an owner. Like nobody owns you. You were not created. Okay, when we are talking about when you were not it's not like there was a clay and they were putting clay on your body and they made that's not it. That's not it. It's not like it's like they were there's a clay. No, there isn't a clay. It's not a clay. You were born. You were born. There is birth. Birth is different from that thing. Hmm? Are you getting that vibe? It's not a clay matter. It's very powerful. It's very deep. Oh. Generation. So all power is coming from you. Whatever we are seeing here. So when we talk about activating the God factor, it means that coming to source. Okay. Now when you come to source, now you are not the Aladdin. You are not the guy who is consulting the lamp, or who is looking out for the lamp to grant the wishes or whatever. Now you become that thing. You become that lamp. It means that you are the lamp. And when you become that lamp, then you are going to even create many Aladdins. Because trust me, this whole creation thing, is it not dark magic? Huh? You come in here, you find yourself in this reality, and you are like, wow. Hmm? Hmm? In the beginning wasn't so. The matriarchy system wasn't so. There's not there wasn't an imprinted image of God in the mind of the people, right? But they knew God, okay? They knew God. They knew that, listen, the whole God thing is running individually in our bodies. We are the Aladdin's lamp, right? Hey, hey, hey. Hmm? Hey, we are not in a hurry. I'm honored to be here from Nigeria. I appreciate you. Hmm? After the live stream, you should have an I&I. Have a 5 minutes I&I. You get what I'm saying? You have to be the lamp. You shouldn't be the Aladdin. Can you do me this or whatever, whatever? You have been placed. You have been kicked. You listen. The dark magic is that right now you are the one. I don't know. So this whole concept of God is the thing, right? I don't know how it became possible for the for the lamp to be separated, and now we have somebody. Listen. For you to be on this reality and to think that there is a separate God out there that you are looking, it's a dark magic, right? It's a dark magic. For you to, have that kind of separation, hmm? That separation thing, that separation, hey, it's like, no, there is a God, that I have to, it's like there is a man. Hey, it's like Aladdin because the truth is that Aladdin is also from the lamp. So how did that become possible? Don't be a slave, whichever way, okay? It all comes because it has also been severe for the melanated, because the melanated has been so much injected with a slavery mindset that accepting her own godliness is threatening. And the God factor, you think that you see people sometimes, you are even in the so-called certain spiritual kind of community, right? Spiritual community where they think spirituality is about maybe consulting, using the idols and all. It's the same. So there is a repossession by alienated vibration. Okay, there's a repossession, a severe repossession. Hey, Sometimes you think about these things, and trust me, I'm done. Oh. If you see me, you see somebody who is done. That's why right now, my soul is telling me that listen, be responsible with your karma. Okay, when you go through the pains or when you go through this, you go into them alone. Okay, it's not about anybody. Okay, it's good that you have come to know yourself, right? And it's a beautiful thing. So right now, just be more, be that father figure that you lost. Be that father figure that you didn't have. Be it. Just become it. And that's the only way you can, um, because you can't take away the karma you've created. You have to work with her, right? You have to work with her. You have to work with her and work with her. It's a corporate. It's a corporation. It's like trying to say that you are eliminating darkness. We don't eliminate darkness. Darkness is not something that is going to die or is going to it's not like end of darkness. No. And even the darkness, the kind of darkness that this whole system has made you believe is also a dark magic on you. That reality of darkness that you see is not it. You see, it's not it. That's not it. Oh, yeah, I'm telling you the truth. That's not it. They think that African culture is spirituality. Spirituality is not happening outside you, it's happening inside you, and the projections are what we are seeing outside. We can't have spirituality outside. If we are having, if we are now coming to live in something, or if we are now coming to become something, then there is a problem. Mm. So when you keep your God mode on, right, you will see the low vibration. The universe will come in. Don't that's why in your awakening, you shouldn't get shocked. Hmm? If you become shocked, then it means that you still have to wake up more. Then wake up, then maybe wake up well, because some people can wake up and still, you know, sometimes the sleeping becomes so severe that when you wake up, it's like, so it maybe it looks like, in this awakening frequency, there are some people that are still until they are being hit. That is, hey, hmm. Are we having something like that? It's possible because I think that is where many people are now. I'm not surprised anymore. Nana Kwame, I cheated on you. I'm not surprised anymore. I'm not shocked. I would rather inspire you to be your greatest version. I'm not shocked. Mm. It's not surprising. It's not like, hey, so you could do me this. People, eh. Oh, the universe told me shift. You have to shift from that thing because you've seen it all right now. If you don't run into your rest and you still remain in the building and the building collapses, fine. You still be here again for a feeling, okay? You still be here again. And all the truth that you packed in your soul will still play like the drama. The drama will still happen. Okay? Uh-huh. The drama will still happen for you. Hmm? So come on. God is seen in the dark. Okay, we don't find God in light. We find God in the dark. We find God in darkness. We don't find God in light. When you find God in darkness, then that means that you have qualified for the light. Okay, you have to qualify for the light. You have to qualify to have the light. I told you that the masculinity is from the femininity, from the femininity, right? When you look at religion, religion doesn't even provide balance for you, right? There is no 50-50 balance for you. There is no feminine and masculine energy in the Bible. There is a man you have to is created in your image, and it's a reflection. It's a mirror, and a vice versa. I created you, you created me. We created ourselves. I created myself. You created yourself. They don't deserve me. They don't deserve the boy right now. Ah, you see, social media has become so much, cheap. People still think that they are still living in illusion. Mm? And the illusion they are living in is that they think they maybe they can um just disrespect, come into reality and disrespect. That's it. But it's a very serious issue. You say abosomfo na by internet and so. Say abede. The truth is that mm, we have our own world. Nobody has given you a world, but it can still be possible if you think somebody has given you a world to live in. Slavery still remained a choice. If I tell you, you think slavery remained a choice, okay? Slavery remained a choice. Slavery remained a choice, right? Slavery remained your choice. I'm telling you, slavery. So you are not going to lose the God factor, okay? Now the God factor is going to shift you in the things that they are using as dark magic on you to make you accept lies as truth, all because you want to survive. Listen, I've been telling you that all this concept of God is survival. When you begin to become so simple, let me give you one secret. If you want to live, then be dead. Die. And I got that inspiration from times when I used to lie down as I'm dead. It's a beautiful time. Sometimes you have to just lie down like that. It's like, okay, let me have just play with yourself, okay? Play with yourself. Life is not as serious as you think. You need to be free, first of all. Peace of mind, right? So that you can be your child still, okay? So so be there. It's English, right? I said English is the problem. So you be there. Switch off the light in the dark. Freeze your mind, freeze yourself from everything, and lie down. It's a very powerful moment. The things that you are doing is recorded in your soul. Okay, you become familiar with them, and when a reality comes, you just tap into your soul and you're like, oh, okay, this is the moment, let me enjoy it. I think I've done something like this before. I've created a frequency like this before. I've created a frequency like this before for myself, right? So it's not new and surprising. I had a dream and I felt so earthy. It's like I was the ground, I was the floor, and it's like the plants were on me and people were walking on me, and I felt the pain of being walked on. Okay, of being walked on. Okay, and it was a very beautiful moment. You have to spend time with yourself. Okay, every time that you spend with yourself is recorded in your soul. You will adopt everything. Okay, you will use them. You will use them in life. I told you that this um physical plane is not the beginning and the end. Okay. Your body, for this reality, for this, your body is not ascending. Your body is trapped. You find yourself in a trap body. You have to get yourself out. Okay, and that is your own doing. You have to get yourself out. That's your own doing. You are the one that is going to do that thing yourself. Nobody is going to do it for you. If somebody does that thing for you, then it's going to go the person's way. You should go your way because your soul has taught you everything is possible. You dream. Your ancestors said that if you want to know death, look at sleep. Okay, so when you how you are able to become so powerful in dreams is telling a lot about your high self-esteem and your confidence. We often talk about low self-esteem, but we don't talk about the high self-esteem feeling that we get. See, a beautiful dream is created by you. Your sleep time is your judgment time. The judgment of your soul is in sleep. Hmm? Your dreams are judging you. They are telling a lot about your state and the things that you need to do. I have taken many powerful decisions because of dreams. Dreams told me that yes, these things were coming to happen. And I was able to make some decisions, and it really saved me from severe, severe, severe cases. Hey, that's why I'm saying that this awakening should put you on this. If you have session with the Mary and the Joanna, and you are still somebody that is expecting a shock, don't go there. You have to be shock free before you take the plant. You have to be shock free. Be shock free before you encounter the herb. Okay, you should be shock free because this herb is going to bring you shocks to see, because the universe, it has to happen to see if you have really, it has to, because you called for the awakening. You said there were many realities you could create. You could have, maybe somebody doesn't want too much, work, so the person is in the religious center, the person is in the church, right? The reason why people are running to the church is because they don't want to work. They don't want to get the work done, right? That's simple. They still want to live in the fantasies, right? So for such a person, and you can't be the same. You can't be the same. You have made you hey, listen, the decision of awakening is not a joke. It's hard. It's not easy. The awakening is not easy, or else you are going to become an air-conditioned person. When you are waking, enter bush. Hmm? I appreciate you all. There are projects ongoing. Yes. There are projects ongoing. And you see the bamboo projects. You see the 250 coconuts. I've said it. I'm not in a hurry. I've said it. Mm. Hmm. Hey. Hmm. When you activate your God mode, nothing of this third dimension reality bothers you again. Because you came to understand that even the dark night is your friend. Oh, the dark night was actually you. Ah, hmm? That's so powerful. You see? So the dark night loved you so much because that is where you found God. That's where you found yourself. You got the child in you back from there. The child in you, you got it back. You got the child in you back. Now you are going to create. 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 Every time a moment and energy is going back inside you. Because listen, the more you bring people, the more you see people. The more you bring them, the more they show themselves. They are not ready for you. So don't be ready for them. Right? That is the reality now. My soul says invest in your reality. Right now, you have a soul in your reality. So imagine my soul telling me that just go and babysit for that powerful woman to heal. Because you said that children are innocent and pure and vulnerable. You can't have your reality you have created just in any way. Hey, the pain there, if it can, if the pain, if the joy, if it comes, it's you. At the end of the day, when the data are off and the internet is off, it's you and it's I and I. You know what you are doing. You know what's going on. You know you are aware, right? That's why it's so much important not to give energy to things as a heart being, because the more you give energy and attention to things, you have to see the more you are going to, have a lot to be drained, and it's going to affect you. So I tell people to protect their energy. What do I mean? I mean that the God factor in you has to be attended to, and you have to use it. You have to create. Okay. So now listen, the bamboo house will be an achievement. Although I'm not after concrete or after mansions, right? I don't look like I'm after anything. I'm just after a high vibration settlement and a life that is outside all this whole capitalist vibe. Yes, still you are going to still have your money. Going back into yourself or connecting with nature means that all things are now coming to serve you. Wow, because you are creating. We attract in creation. We don't attract when we are not creating. This is a content, it's a creation. There's an attraction in this. This content is going to attract things that I didn't high vibration things that I didn't even think of. Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all these things shall be added unto you. If you come to understand that you are going to realize that it's not a competition. It's about finding yourself. And when you find yourself, that is it. Right? When you go into yourself, that is it. When you go into yourself, the kingdom, right? You go into yourself, the kingdom. Hmm? Hmm? Jonathan need a question. You know, Jonathan is stupid. Can't you see? Don't give energy to stupid people, right? You do life. Listen, life, you are living it. Because I didn't come here for everybody. You should know. A few people, there are few. It's not even about the numbers of the no. It's few. It's a few things. It's a few sessions. It's a few by. No, I'm not even after high numbers. No, we are having a vibe. Yes, you can activate your God factor match with the plants and the herbs. Okay, herbs are spirits. Okay, I told you. When you look at the Mary and the Joanna, you are going to realize that it's a spirit that has um that is active. Okay, and there have been diversifications and changes on the plant, right? But the spirit is still active. Okay, it all depends on the state of your soul that is going to get the interpret you, because you know what you want, the interpretations, you know what you want with the vibe that you want to have. Okay, so even if men are taking it to be low, you take it and you are so much wise and creative, and you are still living and you are finding your life, right? So whether with the tea or with the is going to really help you because it's a psychedelic. And if you are not in your heart, you don't have to connect with the plant, because it will come as madness. When you see a mad person, or when you see somebody doing on the street, it means that's the person's reality, because the plant is telling you a lot about your reality. This is who you are. Some people become mad to confess. You know that. Some people get mad to confess, and I've seen it. I'm not going to say this or that, but my reality, I've seen it. I saw madness energy in the person, and the person was confessing, telling me whatever, telling me the things done to me. It comes. And it's not shocking. I wasn't shocked. I was like, yeah, Because me, one thing is that it looks like I was still finding it too hard to, because one thing is one thing is if you see people, sometimes you see people and you know that this is not who the person really actually is. You see that real person. One mistake is that you tend to trust that real side of the person you saw. Then you tend to forget that no, the person has become this, or the person was, because you see it. That's how I see them and I say, and I'm like, you are a very good soul. And because they are finding themselves in the mixed word frequency, it becomes madness. The people that think that you are mad are actually the mad people, because they expose themselves. You see, when we say people are exposing themselves, it's not like, or people are telling us a lot about them. It's not only like the negatives. You will see the person say, okay, this is really the person. This is the person. This is really the person, but your intuition tells you that that's really the person, and it's natural. You see that yes, the person is this, but because of a certain survival system, the person has become this. I think the awakened soul who is still going to find herself talking plenty like, I was with her and then I was with him, and then are you really awakened in, as in eyes open? Because as I'm saying, the one who is, I don't know if the person who wakes up and does this is still awakened, because I think that is the stage that many people are finding themselves. That is the state that many people are finding themselves, because yes, they talk their truth, but they are still like, okay, because this person is this, maybe no, people don't, if you see the true heart side of the people, because it flashes for you to see. So the dark magic has made it possible for people to live a borrowed life as their life. So if you contact those people and you contact their prayer life, eh, then you are going to make a mistake, because if you become present, you realize that okay, in as much as the person is this, the person is manifesting this, or the person is this. So let me see. That's the sign. That's the red flag. You've seen it, right? So in finding a party or a partner, you should have had your red flags the first time of the meeting or whatever. You should get this everything there and make your judgment, because back to the matter, you are God. And even if you think like a slave, eh, you should know that you have become a slave by virtue of your own reality. And that still makes you God. One sign, one confirmation that you are God is because, one sign that you are God is because you are living like a slave, or you are acting a slave, or you are a slave. You being a slave is a confirmation that you are God. Hmm? So have you seen the state of Africa? It means that yes, the whole godliness vibe is here. And if they are able to go into themselves and find themselves and return back to the creator, who is the mother, then they are going to find their life. But as it stands now, Africa is dead. The people in it are dead, gone. So Africa, Ghana, it all is, that's dead life. You are now entering Togo. You are now entering Benin. That's dead life. You are now entering Ghana. Capitalist. Hmm. I appreciate you all for the time, right? It's a high vibration session right now. Yeah, it's been long that I came on the live stream, right? It's been long time that I came on this live stream, but it's powerful, right? And I appreciate the fact that the offline cultures are still on, solving the problem, fixing the problems, right, in the reality. I appreciate all the support. I am on PayPal, right? So if you want to connect with me there, it's powerful. I appreciate you so much. Mhm. There are many people that would want to appreciate you because, yes, I know that um, there's a lot, and a lot is going into things, right? And all this live stream becoming possible is by the internet and the cost that comes with it. So all these supports are helping. Okay. So if you feel that, oh no, this guy has really given me a perspective, a whole perspective, and I want to connect with the person, then I'm on PayPal. I appreciate you all for this time. And I send energy to all the people who are, if you are going through your dark night, yes, it's possible. You are coming out very powerful and things are not going to shock you anymore, right? Be in your dark night still knowing who you are. Sometimes, if you are going into your past, then you should go and find motivation, okay, on your achievements because you've done a lot. The fact that people took advantage of you means a lot, okay, and the fact that you made the things happen, right? Even though they didn't give you the credit, it means that you are the person that had always had a power, right? And now you are in your dark night. You have run away from the people. You don't find pleasure in friends anymore. Mhm. And it feels like you are going mad. You are not mad. Fine, but you are not mad. You have made the right decision. So now, there are many people going through this dark night. They are living in maybe a rented place or somewhere, and it's like they are living in hand to mouth. It's like they have to call people for help, and it's like, please, can you help me with this, and this, and that? Yes, so you have not turned away or you have not turned back on yourself, and you are hoping that okay, things are going to be fine. Trust me, you can speed up the time, right? Go to the village. Go to. If you are in your dark night, it's best to live in a place where you can see more of the trees. Trees should be around you because in dark night we use the loss of trees and the vibrations of the animals to ground because they are also reminding you that yes, you are still alive. You are still on here, right? Hey, dark night in the capital city is so severe, and can you is severe. Go to the village, go to the offside, like the countryside. Cool, go and live there. Maybe you would want to set yourself up there as your home. Even if it is water that you are going to fetch for the women or the old men, would you fetch them? Go to the farm with them. Go to farms with them. Go to the farm with them. Learn something. Go to the farm with them. At the village, go to the farm. Okay. Ask for a land. Hmm? And start a project. Start planting. Because you need to eat, right? So if you need to eat and you go straight to the earth to find food, then you've defeated the matrix. You've conquered the matrix. The whole matrix still is lying in food. And now you are at a place where finding food is not hard, or it's easy to find the food to eat without buying. Come on, that's it. It is going to help you. And you are going to kick back stronger again because the trees grounded you and the plants grounded you. The city life is a lie. The reality is nature. Hey! Hmm. I'm seeing some of the comments. And all those appreciating me, I appreciate you all for this time, right? Um, yeah. So the God factor has to be activated, right? Hmm? The God factor, because listen, hey, you have done well. Do you know why you have done well? Because you recovered from God to God. You recovered from their version of godliness into your own version of godliness. You have done well because you have fully deleted God. You came from a strong religious consciousness. You have deleted God. I'm that person. Hey, where can you even find the button, the delete button? The AI frequency is telling us a lot. Even the universe is vibrating through the AI. When you subscribe to the services of some of these apps, it's easy. But unsubscribing becomes hard. You see unsubscribing buttons very small. Or you can't even find unsubscribe. Sometimes you're like, how to unsubscribe? Because you how to unsubscribe? Hey, how to deactivate? Easy to find the subscriptions, hard to find the unsubscriptions. That is the situation. So once you entered into that God dark magic from childhood being administered to you, hmm? Hey, and now you stand on here speaking your truth and not thinking of any, because trust me, the only time I get into this their God frequency is when was I become so majestic. And I don't listen. Do you know what they are using to threaten you? They are using trauma. Traumas are here to make you trap low to accept the gospel of lies. The spell, gospel is a spell on you. The only time the spell that they are bringing on you can work is when you are traumatic. When you are traumatic, the spell is going to work. Oh, hmm? You will buy the idea because you are helpless. You will hold on to the idea because you are helpless. How can you save somebody who says that, listen, how can you save somebody from this consciousness? I was poor. Even what to eat, I didn't get. Listen, I was poor. The person is saying that I was poor. Physical. I was poor. Even what to get to eat was hard for me. I used to beg. I sleep on the street and on the gutters. When friends were going, I wasn't going some. Even if I go with them, I was looked down on. They dress good and I look so much horrible. Listen, I couldn't afford the 3 square meal. And when they were buying, they had to buy some for me. And they used me, they controlled me. Now, I pray to God. I started going to church. And now I have a house. I have a car. And you are telling me that I should stop serving this God. Hey! The person is physical. The person's validation. So you see, have you seen that even Christianity is a failure? The people in it, religion is a common. It's because listen, hey, I am even the one living the Christianity for them. Because if you go into it, you realize that no, because somebody even brought my mind to something. It says even the Christians don't believe in their own Bible, right? They don't hold on to it because listen, they are in the church, but listen, there is a certain round earth globe theory in their mind. But there was a secret truth in their Bible that was telling them that they are surrounded by the waters above and below, and the earth is out of the waters. They listen because look at the confusion. Listen, when you come here or not here, because if you are really going by the religion, you shouldn't even go to school to even learn science. But listen, the patriarchy system is so, I don't know the dark magic how it's working. But listen, I'm not interested though. But the ability for you to hang people in church and in school too is something. Hey, because trust me, if you are in religion, you shouldn't accept school. Ah, so I am the one living the Bible for them. I am living the Bible life actually. I am the one that deserves every heaven you think of. And that is why I will make it in life, whichever ways, because I've been so much honest. I've confessed my sins. I've become responsible. Because in awakening, you have to, there are confessions. Because you've come to look to see yourself in the shadows that listen, these things are not part of me, but I am living the borrowed life. It has become possible. And I'm sorry about the situation. Let me go back into myself and play the restart button. Eh? I gave you the shape of the earth. I showed you the shape of the earth. I showed you. In the lives, I showed you. I gave you the symbol. I gave you the sheep. It's there. Ah, I showed you the things. The things are here. I showed you. The facts and the evidence are there. Hmm? It's on here. And as long as the internet stays, it will be there for forever. Hmm. I feel so righteous and so holy in the heart. If you are not real and you come into my reality, there will be problem. And you project and I'll project. And that's it. I become your projections. I am water. I become the shape of the cup you put me inside. Yeah. Hmm? The Bible life, I'm the one living it. I am the one living the biblical life. I appreciate you all for this time. Eh? Oh, come on. If you are not living by 7 to 5 and you are doing your own thing, it's one step ahead. Eh? Whichever ways. to find a to find someone who says that none of these things in this whole matrix impressed me. Spanning from their fashion, the capitalists, like the money, the things, they don't really, it's like, and the person is living a certain traditional life. You see a woman like that, that's a goddess. Oh. That's a goddess, an activated goddess. How can you control such a person? Honestly, that's the dream of the man. Hmm? You know the dream of these men. Their dream is to have a woman who doesn't give them problems or burdens, right? And if you have a woman that is not giving you problems or burden, then that's a goddess, right? Leave the woman to go and create her life. Don't. Hey, it's a privilege. It's a privilege. Serve that reality. Serve it, right? Serve a mother, a true mother. It's not after this whole patriarchy vibe. A true mother, and she's powerful. If anyone shifts into the matriarchal frequency, that's a controller. That is the that person is powerful, and it takes dark night to go there. So grace that they are talking about is not something, oh, I didn't deserve it, and I didn't deserve it. Something like, no, that's the ways of the mother. When you cross the dark night, you are going to see her. That's very powerful. I want to appreciate somebody, okay? The person sent me an email. I was talking about the quinoa, okay? And the person sent me an email that, she's moved to send me some, okay? I received it. It's very powerful. And I'm looking forward to sprout it when I get back to my village, okay? Um, I have to sprout it to see if it's going to come. Because I know quinoa is a seed. Okay, it's not green, it's seed. Okay, so if anything is seed and it's natural, then it can sprout. All these climate and weather, all these things, it's a scam. Okay, me, I try to sometimes sprout. I don't care, right? So I appreciate you so much for that gift. Okay, you see, this is one thing about um being of importance. Okay, people would want to support you, or they would want to also do something for you. And these things are grace, okay? It takes God to grace, right? Um, I will try using it very soon to see. I will sprout some too, because in my world, I need to have a good food. I advocate for good food, okay? Because after my trauma, my body has become so sensitive to food, okay? Because of the trauma, I know. So I am also, yeah, and quinoa is seen as one of the foods that is going to help lift the vibration high. Okay, they are powerful seeds. Okay, seeds and the nuts. Okay, it's very powerful, right? Um, right now the foods are gone. All these, there was an intentional bushfire that was set so that there will be some seeds that they will create, genetically modified seeds that they will create and throw them into the forest again to sprout. And yes, that's what has happened. Okay, so I have people who are um they follow a certain carnivorian diet. Okay, and it's something that they want to do. Okay, and they feel good with it. And the reason why they are subscribing to the carnivorian diet is because of the fact that these whole plants have been tampered with. Okay, these whole vegetables and the seeds. Okay, the fruits and the seeds, they have been tampered with, and it's true. The fruit shouldn't contain too much sugar or all this sugary stuff in it, because nowadays when you go to the market you see the sugary, too much sugary. That is not the original or the natural. Okay, so some are choosing, people who still demand density, that density, they need density, are going by the animal diet, and they are on the carnivore. I'm not going to judge them or anything. Once you feel good, it's a creation. So I thought that if you want to kill the animals, then rear them yourself. Rear them yourself. Don't go and kill any other animal apart from the one that you have, because the principle is still not changed. Okay, your decisions are not going to change the universal principles. Okay, so make sure that you are growing your own. That's why your ancestors, they understood growing their own thing. They were not ordering the food. So your decision to remain a carnivore should then push you into your own animal rearing. So you kill your own animal, you kill that animal you have reared. And it's a ritual because you are taking a life, right? And these are cultures of men, oh, because listen, these are cultures of men. It's men made, okay? And there isn't any problem. Once the karmas are understood, and we know that, listen, these things that we are doing is this and this and that, it's a decision, then you should know what you are doing. So then go on, be fair. Mm? So invest in your own animal kind of thing. You are the one permitting that reality and making it happen. So let's all face our thing. It's very ancestral. And that is what the fifth dimension is all about. Many people are living the fifth dimension life already. The dimension of creation is karmic, right? So the fifth dimension. Some people are off grid. They are homeschooling their children, they have their farms, and they have their midwifery. It's a community. The 5D is a community. And that community is achieved through family. Whichever way, I told you that family is not related by blood. Family is not related by blood. It's a vibration. So the fifth dimension has become possible by virtue of individual transformation into attraction of a certain family. They are living their life. Our judgments that are coming to us are personal. Our decision to make our lifestyle collective is also karmic. And the judgment too is there. Are you getting it? So that is it. I appreciate you all for this time, for this moment, right? The live stream is ending very soon, and I'll keep on coming here from time to time to connect with you. It has been an amazing time, right? The God factor, right? The God mode. You have to switch it on so that you are going to become your powerful version, right? And I've told you how to switch them on, right? You have to lose yourself of everything that they've called life. They've called it life, right? Into your own reality, into your own version, into your own truth, into your own self, into your own meditation, into your own grounding, into your own definitions, into your own creation. And trust me, you're going to enjoy this life. And you see, there is a collapsing third dimension that we are seeing, a fading world, and people are not even aware. So you that have decided to, become so personal and responsible to your reality and going into your culture of life is going to help you a lot, and you will never regret about that. I told you that the most important thing is the land. You need the land, okay? You need the land. You need the land. Yes, you need the land. You need it. You need the land. You need the land. You need the land. You need the land. Are you getting it? So I appreciate you all for this time, right? It's a high vibration session. So your godliness is not separate from you. Your godliness is not separate from you. You are not looking at God outside. Listen. So the dark magic that we are talking about, the gene replacements, the gene modifications that you see, the genetic modifications that we are talking about is the fact that there has been a dark magic that has caused your entire system not to serve you, but to serve other things, right? So imagine your life waking up dawn to dusk, 7 to 5, right? For 60 years. It's a great service. It's a dark magic that has happened to you. 60 years of distraction. And then you go on pension. After pension, then you are now coming to yourself, but it's too late. Now you are coming to see life. Wow. Because pension means that it's ended. Now you are going home. That life that you should have been living, you have now started. Life begins at 60 for them. So that's where they are going to sit on their lazy chair. Then they will start giving advice. But they've forgotten that they have accepted or they've signed a contract that all these things should go on. The government service, what is it about? So you can't get to 60 and not try to come and advise your own self. Because the children that you want to advise are you, yourself. Are they going to reach 65 and 70 years and say that, when I was young? No, 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 no. You become present now. Your parents making a karmic decision of bringing you here, they should have helped you and guide you to activate your own, your God mood to come out. Because it's a creation. And they didn't do that. Because they are living for the government. Right? They are living for the government. It is the government that is demanding children from them to be used in service. It's a factory. Even if you look at this whole patriarchy, it's a factory. So you, that person that is questioning your reality, that hey, Come on, what is going on? All is not well. This is not how it's supposed to be. You such a person, it means that you are waking up. It means that the frequencies of your God genes are so much, you know, becoming a reality in your soul. It's coming back again because you are an old soul. And this time around, you are seeing yourself ascending this time around. You are coming out of every control and manipulation. Or else you are going to replay. You are going to repeat. You are going to repeat. You are going to replay. You are going to repeat. You are going to replay. Yes, you are going to repeat. You are going to replay. Reincarnations are becoming possible by the decisions of men. When your God genetic or your God factor is not active, that is where you find it so much ideal to go after a deity, making it your God or your godliness. But all these things are under you. There is no heaven in the sky, it's water. You are in the waters. It's a trap. You can't go out with the body. But your soul comes out. And there is a way, there is a ritual of this earth to come out. And your ancestors knew the secret. So they were tilling the earth. They were on the earth. They never betrayed their own earth. They never exploited the earth. It is aliens that are exploiting. And your own people that have inherited an alienated mindset. God mode deactivated. A true God is that person that is living the simple life that people are thinking that maybe the person is maybe crazy or mad or something. But the person is so okay with a certain simple set that the person is not after a pursuit. The only way you can activate your God or your godliness or your God mood is to strip yourself of all this artificial view. Money serves those who don't serve it. They understand the energies with it, and they understand the universal principles of attraction, and they become creators. They become the setups, they become the system creators. Then they use it to attract. So we can't attract when we are not creating, right? I said it. You cannot attract when you are not creating. So when I say you cannot attract when you are not creating, means you cannot consciously make things come to serve you when you are not in your God mood. There is an attraction when you are not in your God mood, but that attraction is coming subconsciously. You don't control this attraction. And that is what is going to trap you low, or that is going to keep you in the low vibration trap, right? This earth that you see that they tell you is not real. They said believe in God and hold on to religion and hold on to the Bible. However, you still have a round and a globe view of earth, means that then you are even deviating from your own truth. And that is what is going on. It's a dark magic. So let's say, yes, okay, we are going by the standards of the matrix. If we are even going by the standards of the matrix, then we will still awaken. Because we are going to ask questions that so why are we having this concept and we are still having around? They want to keep you frustrated and debating. It's a stage, and it's a debate stage. They want to keep the people debating. So flat earth, round earth, then we are coming to talk so much. No, this flat earth and round earth is not something of a debate. by wisdom in your heart as an ancestor, you are going to know that you are not physically going to come up out of this place like a fan or like something like you are going and coming. There's nothing like that. However, your soul has given you another reality outside this reality. And the other reality that you think is there is also in the waters physically. Your soul is what is going to make all this spiritual living a reality. That is when you are no more in your body, you are still going to have an experience per the vibration or per your vibration. And the universe is surely rewarding those who chose to become high vibration souls on earth because it's a conscious decision. To be high vibration is a conscious decision. And what is confirming that we are gods is our consciousness. The fact that we are the generator of our consciousness. You generated the consciousness. Jinn. You see? So when we talk about God, we are talking about your jinn. The fact that you have a consciousness. And the fact that you live in your consciousness. And the fact that you are making everything possible. And the fact that you are the creator. Come on. So, yes. The jinn, generator, generation, jinn, genius, alcoholic jinn, spirits. Your jinns are spirits. They are your power. Creation is genetic. I tell people that if you see a sickle cell person, don't judge the person. The person's genetic has been suppressed. The person is a superpower person. The person carry an ability. But the only way they can do to suppress the person was through a genetic manipulation. Sickle cell is not natural. It's medical. It's alienated. Targeting that kind of traits that are powerful and super powerful. That mechanizations are created to keep them becoming that way. So whatever their genetics were meant to serve, now there is a chaos. It's intentional. It's conscious. It's somebody's dark magic. It's somebody's thing. Just like the Aladdin lamp and the Aladdin. Right? When you are watching the movies, you have to build your own contrast to. It's real life. The movies that you are seeing is something that is not a fantasy. You should shift from watching news into taking movies serious. Aladdin lamp. So the English that you see has subliminal codes for you to decode. And it's not a joke. Jinn. Jinn, G-E-N-E. Jinn, D-J-I-N-N. J-I-N-N. Jinn, G-I-N. Genius. Generation. Genesis. Generator. You are God. Listen, that God factor is you. You are the content, you are the topic. Everything is happening because of you. Everything is happening because you have decided not to take control or in charge. And that is why I have decided after taking a review of my own life, I decided to shift it. At least I should be creating. I should be creating. So if you have a child who they are trying to diagnose a sickle cell or whatever, don't be worried, okay? It means that, listen, there was a lifestyle. There is something that has happened, right? And by virtue of our soul, everything is possible. If some people were being called sickle cell and yes, so they lived and it wasn't like there wasn't anything, should tell you that yes, it is possible to still recreate and realign. It's all depending on the kind of service we are giving to the genes or to the cells, to our genes. You have to serve yourself. And serving yourself, there will be a ritual that can create a miracle. So when you say miracle, it's something genetic, it's your gene. Your genes can correct themselves when you align your soul to it. They correct. Through meditation, you can correct them. Through a lifestyle, you can correct them. Connecting in nature, you can find your truth and correct them. By being consciously good in your high vibration, you can correct them. Miracles are you. There is no God giving you a miracle. Miracles are from you because you've subjected yourself to succumb yourself to that alienated system. They pick your own energy and give you the reality, and you think it's a God somewhere that has done it for you. No, you are the miracle. Whether you choose to believe in a certain deity or not, miracles are still going to happen to you. But the reason why you are not going to see the miracles is because you are still attached. So the miracle is not going to come. You lose everything into yourself and you see that miracles are even possible by you. You are God. You are your beginning and your end. God, G, generator, operator, destroyer. That is you. So men says, I am God. Yes, I am the generator of this system. You see a woman world, but you are seeing a disgusting, a woman's earth. Listen, oh, a beautiful woman's earth, eh? And an artificial, disgusting men's world, which has been, I don't know, so serious. Men. So that God image in your mind is a man, just like you. Somebody sitting down to make this dark magic happen. That's your God because you've chosen that. So if man says I'm God, it means that I'm the generator. Yes, I am the operator, I'm the destroyer. And we are seeing it on the earth. We are seeing it on earth. That yes, they are generating a system by virtue of the earth. They are operating the system and they are using the system they are operating to destroy. It makes perfect sense. Come on, the truth is before us. If you want to see God, don't look up, look down. The only way out is in. You go in yourself. Your ascension is inside the earth, not up. It's not up, it's in. You go in. In. And you are going into your reality. All the dimensions are in here. Your vibration is going to tell where you are going. Hmm? I'm telling you the reality. I appreciate you all for this time. So, the live stream has been amazing. We talked about the God mode and how to get your God mode on, right? I appreciate you all for this time. English is the problem. The communication with the English, okay, is the problem, okay. So, I may um I may borrow words and use words, but if you are in your heart, you are going to get what I mean. And you're also going to say that I'm not here to answer your questions, I'm here to question your answers. So I'm just causing you to also think in your reality and see, because whatever I'm telling you, you are going to see some of them, then you'll be like, Nana Kwame brought my mind into this, and it's true, it's true. Trust me, it's true. Trust me. Nana brought my mind to this, and I'm seeing it happening. I'm seeing all these things going on, and it's like, yeah, the truth is not far from you. The exposures, the reality is not far from you. Right? So, me, I'm telling you that, listen, come on. When you begin to go deep into yourself, you find your truth. Hmm? And that is what is going to guide you. Your path is higher, I and I. There is no God to look out for. This is not deception. Oh. No, it is not. It takes your place, your projection, because yes, they told you that, hey, if anybody comes to you and say that, that's a manipulation. If anybody comes to you and tell you anything otherwise, no, that person is a demon. Yeah. So I am demonized. Right now, my old family think that maybe I'm crazy or I'm mad or I'm this, I'm that. Yeah. Or maybe, but trust me, yeah, I use the Mary and the Juana, right? Yes, and I'm not shy about it, right? It's good. I connect with it and it's powerful. I'm proud. Where you are scared to go, I went there and I came, and I'm talking right now. You are scared because you've seen people gone mad out of this thing. So you are running away. But in this life, you have to be mad first before you can ascend or you can awaken. You have to go mad first. And yes, it happened. And even now, they are giving the projections, and it's amazing and beautiful. Trust me, all the bad energy and the low vibration energy, they are nourishing me and making me better. At the end of the day, the drawing line is that I am minding my business. And I'm shifting into more of myself, and it keeps working for me. And those who listened and those who connected to the truth and the reality, it is working for them. Their own truth and reality is working for them. I speak my truth. I appreciate you all for this time. And if you want to support me, I'm on a bamboo project, okay? And um, this bamboo project is not going to happen at one place, because one thing that I'm seeing is that I may be helping some people who really want to ground, okay? So I think if I have these bamboo projects around, if anybody wants to come and ground, I think the person can be there to start a life, and it's amazing. So I'm trying to connect with the chiefs to see how best I can acquire places and set them up, okay, so that people can have their grounding, not necessarily to come and see me, but to come and have their grounding and live their life, right? If you are so much in your heart, you don't see countries, you don't see places, you just live, okay? You speak your truth and live your life. So this is the project that is on me to also help the people, those who are in the diaspora that wants to come and connect home. Maybe they once visited here and they saw the vibe to live here and start something beautiful after their awakening. They want to become more of importance and productive. Some wants to even try to um, have children and help them, and a whole lot. Okay, it's very ancestral on here and it's beautiful, right? In as much as the people are not in their high vibration, the naturals here are still high, and as you are in your heart coming to ground, is going to help you so much in your navigation, and it's beautiful, right? So I'm working on that. But first of all, I have to work on my personal grounding first, so which is also the same bamboo. Where I am is having much of, it's very powerful, but there are some one or two termites there, so they love to eat the wood. So it is taking time because they have to, put in some materials that is going to, not let this termite. So it's taking quite time and progressively progressing, but it's amazing. It's ongoing. From then after that, we go to the 250 coconut. Okay, I'm trying to also secure another place that is going to also help. So it will be a movement. Okay, and I think maybe having a powerful manual machine that is going to help me navigate is going to be powerful. Yes, manual machine. At least if you are driving a machine, you should drive something you are in full control. I subscribe to that. Don't throw your manual because they will become highly sought after. If you have an old manual car somewhere, preserve it and protect it. It's going to become sought after. Have you seen they shifted to the automatic now? They've shifted to the self and auto driving. That is the end. Okay, that is the end. Auto driving is the end of everything. Okay, there is nothing after it again. Electricity is the end. Okay, yes, it began with the coal and fire, and it got to the petrol, the oil, and now it's going to the electricity. Okay, so electricity is the end. Okay, because for solar, the sun is not promising to the matrix. Okay, so they can't have a solid solar system cars. You see, yeah, but electric cars are going to become possible, but electricity too will fail because the earth is vibrating in a powerful way that is going to cause lots of glitches. Okay, in terms of the network and service. So the manual things and the things that you have in there, don't throw them away. They will become high. They will become a high vibration to you later on, right? And there will be more technical ways too, right? So if you are someone that you are very technical and you have that gift in you, and whichever way you can explore in that to contribute into nature's high vibration, then I will admonish and advocate for that so that you pay you play your part as an earth being, because yes, most of us all came from a dimension of distraction where because of survival you are going to just destroy to have your profits. But right now your heart has become powerful, and now you don't subscribe to that thing. If you are a powerful creator with that, then know that yes, your godliness is going to serve a natural purpose to the earth, because that is why you are a demigod, and your technicality is a confirmation that you are a demi. Don't go and sell your energy to the government. No, it is not going to end you well. Use it to serve yourself, and trust me, the things that you think you need, they will come and serve you. I appreciate you all for the support. I'm on YouTube profile. I'm on YouTube, and you check on my YouTube profile, Instagram, YouTube, email. You can connect with me there, right? So on my YouTube profile, you can check on my PayPal too if you want to support me whichever way. Yes, I will appreciate. And then also the quinoa, if you can, if you have access to the quinoas and you want to also send me some, I will appreciate it. Or yeah, I appreciate. And also, if you can also send me a powerful crystal, I'll be also appreciative about that, right? Yes, somebody is talking about the full moon. Yes, the full moon is here, and you can use it a lot for your high vibration, right? You can do karaoke. This time around, karaoke is something that my soul says I should do with the full moon. Karaoke. I don't know. Karaoke is like I should play high vibration songs, and or any song that will keep me vibing high in the moon, and like I'm going to lift my vibration high, higher and higher, and there will be lots of attractions and manifestation with the karaoke. Okay, so and I think one of the ritual under the full moon is to get a drum, okay, and play it. And all these things are going to become possible in nature, okay. You play it, if you have your daughters or your family, you can be playing and be dancing, okay, under the moon, okay. And it's a very powerful vibration. It's dancing is a great alchemization, right? Dancing is an alchemization energy, okay? You have to dance And when you dance, it alchemizes situations in your life. Trust me, you don't know. If you are in your dark night, don't forget to dance, and it's going to alchemize situations. Somebody sent a low vibration energy to you, but you danced. Hey, somebody was set to die through a certain food. The person ate the food, and the person was dancing, and the food that they used manipulation through to get the person. Now the person became stronger, and they were like, "Ah, nothing happened." Yes, some people have seen good things in their life because they like to dance, and they don't even know that it is the dancing, no, that they were dancing, or they feel like dancing is part of. But trust me, they were dancing, and they like to dance, and they love to dance, and they were able to become better with that. So these are all confirming your godliness. I told you that, listen, what is confirming that you are God is the fact that you have accepted yourself a slave. That is even one confirmation that you are God. So break forth from the mental chains and become your best version. I appreciate you all for this time. The video will be on here for your reference, for your watching. We are not in a hurry. You can get back and watch them whenever you can come and connect. It's a high vibration session right now. Okay, I'm in my good mood because yes, I'm in my God mood. So I'm in my good mood, right? I appreciate you all. We will continue. Somebody is asking, do you only have people? Yes, that's what I only have. I am not much how do I put it? I'm not much informed with these remit platforms, but these whole money pursuit thing that has got people on these apps is also creating a lot of insecurities. Okay, so maybe people will find it more secure with the paper, because maybe they will deem that one secure, and I'm on there. If there is any other platforms that maybe I would need to be on, is then I will find out on that. And then also these remote platforms too, you would have to I don't need to have any application or any link. Okay, maybe you would have to connect with me on email and get a certain particular details, because when it has to do with the remit, then you would have to be the one having the app or something. Okay, not me, not me. Uh-huh. But for the PayPal, I think it's a wallet, so it's wallet to wallet and something like that. Okay, so I'm not much informed with that, but whichever way we can connect, it's all good. If you want to connect with me for a session, I help people to also lose weight. Okay, if you want to lose weight, that is my actual work that I do. I help people put people on a certain routines that is going to help them. If they only listen to me, or if they only connect, it is going to become more powerful with them, and it's very holistic. Okay, and the ones that would demand you coming to me for a session, that one too, the conversations are there. I appreciate you all for this time and for this moment, right? We will continue. I am that person that doesn't give a fuck about everything. I'm just living my life, right? I'm not here because of we will continue. Yes. Okay.